Hi guys, Guffy Spurs here, back with another video. In today's video we'll be talking about tomorrow's game, which is a home to Morecambe in the third round of the FA Cup. So we now enter this year's FA Cup. So let's crack straight into it, and I hope you're all well. Let's start with the team news, because we've got new team update news, some bad and some good. So please stay watch until the very end. So Spurs vs Morecambe team news. Antonio Conte has confirmed to us that Heung-min Son is set to be sidelined for 2 weeks. That was after picking up a muscular injury. But there is positive news with Eric Dyer and Ryan Sessegnon, who are both available ahead of our FA Cup third round tie against Morecambe on Sunday. So Dyer and Sessegnon are available, but Son is a new one that isn't. Here's what Conte had to say about it. Sonny has a muscular injury. We're a bit disappointed for Sonny because after the game against Chelsea, the day after, he felt a bit of pain in his leg, explained Antonio on Friday afternoon. He had a scan and probably he missed 2 weeks. Oh no, that's not good, is it? Son has been struggling a bit lately as well, but he's one of he's up with our best players, and he's so it's sad to miss him, but it gives an opportunity for the likes of Bergwijn and Gill. Ryan has been out since impressing against Liverpool on the 19th of December, while Eric missed this week's Carabao Cup semi-final, first leg against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Ryan is okay and available for the game on Sunday, added Antonio. For sure, this could be a good opportunity to see him again. That's good news for us. Eric Dyer had a training session with us today. That's more good news. He missed Chelsea because he was ill. Today he had a training session and he's available for the game on Sunday. So that is positive news though. Stephen Bergwijn is also closing in on a return from a calf injury that's kept him out of the last 3 games. It's all Conte had to say about it. I've spoken with Stephen today and he's solving the problem in his calf, said Antonio. I think very soon we'll see him with the team. The news continues to be positive on Christian Romero, the defender, on his way back from fitness following a serious hamstring injury suffered playing for Argentina against Brazil on the 16th of November, so it's quite a while ago now. Christian is improving a lot, reported Antonio. Now we are trying to bring him to a good level of fitness. He's working a lot with our physical coach. We need a bit of patience. It was a big injury, but now he's working very well. He'll be very important when he's okay again physically. So that's the team news, and I'd also like to point out Christian Romero done really well to start with before he got injured under Nuno, one of the only players who actually did play well under Nuno that time. So positive news with Dyer, Sessegnon, Bergwijn and Romero, 2 of them returning, being Dyer and Sessegnon, but not good news for Sonny. 2 weeks out day after playing in his leg. So that is the team news. And now going into my predicted lineup with the tactics board. It has been, just before I do it, there is going to be big changes because obviously we're playing Morecambe, and obviously, you know, level rank of the team, they're not Premier League standard at all, are they? So it's obviously an easy team. It's a big chance to give players that haven't played a chance, which I'm sure Antonio will be keen to do. So here you go. Pierluigi Golini hasn't featured much this season, of course, being a backup injury. A few links, surprisingly, away to end his loan and us going for a second keeper. I'm not sure how true that is. Japhet Tanganga didn't have a great game, did he, at the Bridge? But this season, especially under Nuno, was very, very good. And when he has played, he looks good. Said about Eric Dyer returning from illness. I put him in it because we need his leadership, because he's the one big name out the back 3, if you like, that I've chosen. Because Sanchez done so well, so I want to rest him and Dyer. He didn't play the last game, so I'll play him in this game. Joe Rodon hasn't featured barely anything this season, didn't really get a chance under Nuno or Conte. Left wing back Ryan Sessegnon, who Conte said he is available, so he's in there. Left central midfielders Giovanni Lo Celso, who again has been, I think, a bit injured as well. So he's back and he's in the starting at 11. A big chance for him to prove, but he's one of the ones who could leave in January. Harry Winks has done well recently. When he's come on, he's done really well against Liverpool, also Southampton. He's done well recently. It's another big chance for him to impress, to really push for his first team place position. Right back, I've got Matt Doherty. Another big chance for him to impress. I've got Brian Gill, left wing, who obviously Son injured. He's got a huge chance anyway. But Brian Gill has... I'm going to start Brian Gill, his first start for quite a while because he hasn't started yet in the Premier League with Son injury. It will help. This could be another chance to prove his place. Dele Alli, again, another one who could leave in January. Yeah, he can do. And Dane Scarlett, who has come back from his suspected COVID and also injury and illness. He's had everything, Scarlett, but he's going to start him, give Harry Kane a rest. So as you see, it's quite a weakened team, but he's still got the likes of Dyer in it, leadership. So that is predicted lineup. Now going into predicted scores on the screen now. 4-0 home win I'm going to tomorrow. So I will send you some shorts, videos of me at Spurs Stadium, like I did on my birthday video. So my predicted score 4-0, as you can see on the screen. Let me know your predicted score in the comments below for a chance of a shout out in my next video. The rules and conditions do apply. You can only submit it in this video. Same with any time I ask you to do predicted score, only in pre-match previews. And you have to submit it before the ball kicks off tomorrow, which is 3 p.m, which I'm going to tell you more about in a minute. So don't have to play, it's optional, bit of fun. Good luck. Nobody's won the last couple of games. So can somebody get back on the ball against Morecambe? So my predicted line was 4-0. I also haven't got it right for a while either. So can you beat me to it? Let's find out. Now going into when it's on. It's tomorrow against Morecambe. It's a 2 o'clock kickoff against Morecambe. So it's 2 o'clock at home, and it's on Sunday, and it's the third round of the FA Cup. 2 o'clock kickoff, 2 p.m. So just so you know, yeah, simple as that. Now we're going to go into fun for the family. So this should be quite interesting, to be honest, because we're going to be talking about fun for the family if you're going to the Morecambe match. Are we ready? Here we go. We are bringing fans a host of activities for the whole family to enjoy at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as we take on Morecambe in the third round of the FA Cup this Sunday, which is 9th of January, kick-off 2 p.m, which I've already told you. Tickets for the match are on general sale, priced at £20 for adults and £10 for juniors under 18, with a family package consisted of 2 adults and 2 juniors. Tickets priced at £40, so it's cheaper than usual. FA Cup game, and I'm assuming they're shutting the top tier. We look forward to seeing plenty of families and young fans in attendance, and we're be helping you shake off the January blues with a range of free activities at an N17 arena located at the southeast of the stadium campus on the corner of Park Lane and Worcester Avenue. Highlights at N17 on the day will include football activities. Join our expert global football development coaches between 11:30am and 1:30pm for a range of football skills sessions. We'll help children keep physically active, which is important of course, and promote a positive mental well-being, which is also very, very important. Spaces are available on a first come, first served basis. Street dancing. Get into the matchday rhythm and learn some street dance moves ahead of kickoff. Nice. Face painting. Get the whole family showing their Spurs colours. Nice. Getting in the Spurs mood. Meet our mascots. Have your picture taken with club mascots Chirpy and Lily, who are brilliant mascots, by the way. In aid of local family living in crisis, Tottenham Food Bank will be situated at N17 Arena between 11:30am and 1:30pm, collecting donations of food items. Demand for the food bank has increased a lot during the pandemic. We encourage fans to donate an item at the match if they can. There is currently high demand for such items, sauces and snacks including crisps. Another good event that Tottenham Hotspur are doing. I'm really proud of my club for doing all these really special and amazing things. Now, safe standing, a reminder. Following last year's government announcement, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium has received approval for licensed safe standing in seated areas from 1st of January 2022. Our stadium opened with areas future approved for safe standing in its south stand and away supporter section. The areas in which licensed safe standing will now be permitted. The following areas of our south stand are designated for safe standing: rows 1 to 29, blocks 248, 249, 250, 251, 252, 254, 256, 257, 258, 259, and also 260. Rows 71 to 82, which is blocks 323, block 3, 424 451 452 and 453. All South Stand season ticket holders have been previously made aware of the potential for a change in legislation upon securing their seat in this area, and any fan purchasing an individual match ticket in a safe standing area should be aware of the following. Safe standing areas will continue to operate on a one seat per person basis, with all seats remaining in use should fans choose to sit, personal choice. Fans who do not have a ticket in a licensed safe standing area are not permitted to enter it. Our ground regulations and COVID-19 code of conduct continue to apply. All other areas of our stadium will remain subject to the government's all-seater policy. Make sure you join us for what is set to be a special day for the family as the magic of the FA Cup returns to N17. I like that because obviously the FA Cup's it's an important trophy to win. So that is about family events at the fun. I hope fun events against Morecambe tomorrow. I hope I covered everything with you, and I hope you're excited about that. But now we turn our attention to travel information because there's some news to do with the Greater Angular Line, which is actually really important because we're doing these rail upgrades. So it's important you do stay watching to the very end to listen to about this travel information because there's problems with the Greater Angular Line. So it's important, obviously, if you're travelling to go to Spurs versus Morecambe. So I just want to cover everything up to do with it, and just get it all sorted. So here we are. Spurs versus Morecambe travel update, including Greater Angular rail disruption. Here we are. Fans attending our home FA Cup third round tie against Morecambe on Sunday, which is kick-off 2 p.m, which I've already told you, are asked to take note of the following travel information. Following the government's implementation of its COVID-19 autumn and winter plan B, which will be in place during the whole of January, by the way, new protocols are in place for match attending fans. Supporters are strongly encouraged to familiarise themselves with these new protocols and plan their journey to arrive and enter the stadium early. We recommend supporters familiarise themselves with the latest government guidance on staying safe while using public transport, including wearing face coverings and social distancing where possible. Supporters are advised to check for cancellations to services before departing for the stadium. Scheduled rail travel disruption, Morecambe and Arsenal matches. So it also includes today and also the next Premier League match against North London rivals Arsenal. A scheduled rail track closure is taking place this weekend, affecting Greater Anglia services between Broxbourne and Stansted Airport. So remember, Broxbourne and Stansted Airport. Enhanced services will be in operation between Hetford East and Liverpool Street with 4 trains per hour and a shuttle service of 2 trains per hour between Broxbourne and Liverpool Street. All of these services will stop at Broxbourne and Northumberland Park. Rail replacement bus services between Broxbourne and Stansted Airport will operate every half hour. An express service will travel directly between the 2 stations. A slower service will stop at immediate stations. Parking is available at Broxbourne Station for £5.50 on Sunday. The station car park has a capacity for 476 vehicles. Similar track closures will be in operation at next weekend's North London Derby. More information on this can be found on this website, on this link I'm reading, page I'm reading. It's on Spurs travel information. London Underground track closures. Scheduled track closures are affecting the Circle, District and Hammersmith and City lines in West London on Sunday. Stations, White Hart Lane. Supporters are advised to check for train cancellations before attempting to travel pre and post match. Makes sense, doesn't it? Just obvious, really, for any cancellations. London Overground services will operate 4 trains per hour in both directions throughout the day, with all trains consisting of 8 carriages. Supporters travelling to Liverpool Street post-match are reminded that Northumberland Park services have greater capacity than those from White Hart Lane. White Hart Lane is a fully accessible station, as we all know. Northumberland Park. Supporters are advised to use Northumberland Park if using Greater Anglia services, as it is so shorter distance, so it's more convenient because it's a shorter distance to the stadium than Tottenham Hale. Trains from central London will depart from Stratford or Liverpool Street, and supporters are advised to check train times before departing. Supporters are asked to take note of the travel disruption affecting Greater Anglia services and plan their journey according using www.nationalrail.co.uk. The shuttle services between Stratford and Mediterranean Water will be in operation for this match. 2 services per hour in both directions will stop at Northumberland Park. Tottenham Hale and Victoria Line. The new station concourse at Tottenham Hale, is now open, providing access to Greater Anglia and London Underground services. Work is ongoing on the stadium interchange between the services. Greater Anglia platforms are fully accessible from the concourse, which has entry and exit ramp. Upgrade worked on the lift services to London Underground services are ongoing, so there is no lift service to the Victoria Line at Tottenham Hale London Underground station. Supporters requiring lift access are advised to leave the Victoria Line at Finchley Park and take either the W3 bus from the Wells Terrace bus station or the high-end frequency 259 service from Seven Sisters Road. Remind you this before, it's in place quite regularly at the moment. Victoria Line services will be operating every 3 to 4 minutes in both directions, pre and post match. Queue management. Queue management systems will be in place at all stations. Supporters are asked to respect and work with staff at our stations. TfL buses. Prior to the match, the W3 will follow its normal route, but the 149, 259, 279 and 349 services will be diverted away from the high road at least 2 hours before the game. Supporters are advised to check for delays due to roadworks before travelling. Post-match, the TfL bus services will return to normal operation as soon as possible after the local road closures are lifted. More information on road closures can be found on this website and the Spurs official app, as travel information I've said before. Cycling. For supporters wishing to cycle to the stadium, bike stands are available at Tottenham Community Sports Centre and St Francis de Sales School, which are both located on the high road. Dedicated bicycle parking is also available on street around the stadium. Although our bag policy still applies, stewards will be briefed regarding cyclists need to carry helmets, puncture kits and removable seats into the stadium. Shuttle buses. The club is operating its 2 shuttle bus services from both Alexander Palace Station, which is the Greater Northern Line, and Wood Green Station, which is the Piccadilly Line, to the stadium. Road closures. Please note, our major event day road closures will be in place, and I'll be telling you the Arsenal travel disruption in the pre-match preview to the Arsenal game, so we're going to leave it there. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed, and I do hope I covered everything previewing tomorrow's game, because I am going, and I will send YouTube shorts, so you can check that out over the next couple of days when I upload it. Probably Sunday, Monday I'll upload it. As I said, thank you for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoy. Let's hope we win the 3rd round of the FA Cup and we bring the magic of the FA Cup as we enter this year's FA Cup. Let's put Morecambe to bed. Let's play well and give players chances. They haven't played often under Conte or Nuno. Thank you. And as always, come on you Spurs.